You woman, standing close in front of this dwelling, is she, Medea, she who did this dreadful deed, still in the house, or is she run away in flight? For she will have to hide herself beneath the earth, or raise herself on wings into the height of air, if she wishes to escape the royal vengeance. Does she imagine that, having killed our ruler, she will herself escape uninjured from this house? But I am thinking not so much as of her as for the children. Her the king's friend will make to suffer for what she has done. So I have come to save the lives of my boys, in case the royal house should harm them while taking vengeance for their mother's wicked deed. Oh, Jason, if you but knew how deeply you are involved in sorrow, you would not have spoken so. What is it, that she is planning to kill me also? Your children are dead, and by their own mother's hand. What? That is it? Oh, woman, you have destroyed me. You must make up your mind. Your children are no more. Where did she kill them? Was it here or in the house? Open the gates, and there you will see them murdered. Quick as you can, unlock the doors, men, and undo the fastening, and let me see this double evil. My children dead, and her, oh, her I will repay. Why do you batter these gates and try to unbar them, seeking the corpses, and for me who did this deed? You may seize your trouble, and if you have need of me, speak if you wish. You will never touch me with your hand. Such a chariot has Helios, my father's father, given me to defend me from my enemies. You hateful thing, you woman most utterly loathed by the gods and me and by all the races of mankind. You who have had the heart to raise a sword against your children, you, their mother, and left me childless. You have done this, and do you still look at the sun and at the earth after these most fearful doings? I wish you dead. Now I see it plain, though at the time I did not, when I took you from your foreign home and brought you to a Greek house, you, an evil thing, a traitress to your father and your native land. The gods hurled the avenging curse of yours on me. For your own brother you slew at your own heartside, and then came aboard that beautiful ship, the Argo, and that was your beginning. When you were married to me, your husband, and had borne children to me, for the sake of pleasure in the bed, you killed them. There is no Greek woman who would have dared such deeds. Out of all those whom I passed over and chose you to marry instead, a bitter, destructive match, a monster, not a woman, having a nature wilder than that of a Cycla in the Tuscan sea. Ah, no, not if I had 10,000 words of shame could I sting you. You are naturally so brazen. Go, worker in evil, stained with your children's blood. For me remains to cry aloud upon my fate, who will get no pleasure from my newly wedded love. And the boys whom I begot and brought up, never shall I speak to them alive. Oh, my life is over. Long would be the answer which I might have made to these words of yours, if Zeus, the Father, did not know how I have treated you and what you did to me. No, it was not to be that you should scorn my love, and pleasantly live your life through, laughing at me. Nor would the princess, nor he who offered the match, Creon, drive me away without paying for it. So now you may call me a monster, if you wish, a Cycla housed in the caves of the Tuscan sea. I too, as I had to, have taken hold of your heart. You feel the pain yourself. You share in my sorrow. Yes, and my grief is gain when you cannot mock it. Oh, children, what a wicked mother she was to you. They died from a disease they caught from their father. I tell you, it was not my hand that destroyed them, but it was your insolence and your virgin wedding. And just for the sake of that, you chose to kill them. Is love so small a pain, do you think, for a woman? For a wise one, certainly, but you are wholly evil. The children are dead. I say this to make you suffer. The children, I think, will bring down curses on you. The gods know who was the author of this sorrow. Yes, the gods know indeed. They know your loathsome heart. Hate me, but I tire of your barking bitterness. And I of yours. It is easier to leave you. How then? What shall I do? I long to leave you too. Give me the bodies to bury and to mourn them. No, that I will not. I will bury them myself, bearing them to Hera's temple on the promontory, so that no enemy may evilly treat them by tearing up their grave. In this land of Corinth I shall establish a holy feast and sacrifice each year forever to atone for their blood guilt. And I myself go to the land of Eurystheus to dwell in Aegus' house, the son of Pandion, while you, as is right, will die without distinction, struck on the head by a piece of the Argos timber, and you will have seen the bitter end of my love. May a fury, for the children's sake, destroy you, and justice, requitor of blood. What heavenly power leads an ear to a breaker of oaths, a deceiver? Oh, I hate you, murderess of children. Go to your palace, bury your bride. I go, with 2 children to mourn for. Not yet, do you feel it? Wait for the future. Oh, children I loved. I loved them, you did not. You loved them and killed them to make you feel pain. Oh, wretch that I am, how I long to kiss the dear lips of my children. Now you would speak of them, now you would kiss them, then you rejected them. Let me, I beg you, touch my boy's delicate flesh. I will not, your words are all wasted. Oh God, do you hear it, this persecution? These my sufferings from this hateful woman, this monster, murderess of children? Still, what I can do, that I will do. I will lament and cry upon heaven, calling the gods to bear me witness, how you have killed my boys and prevent me from touching their bodies or giving them burial. I wish I had never begot them, to see them afterwards slaughtered by you. Zeus in Olympus is the overseer of many doings. Many things the gods achieve beyond our judgment. What we thought is not confirmed, and what we thought not God contrives. And so it happens in this story.